Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 5. We are going to start unit 3. Its title is Visit to a Village. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of grammar, we are going to learn about singular, plural nouns. Before this, in English for grade 4, I have already taught you about number of nouns and plural and irregular nouns. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to cover the SLO, change the number of more regular and irregular nouns with and nouns with no change in number. So today we'll focus on regular, irregular, inshallah we'll learn tomorrow. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Nahl, verse 69. Then eat from all the fruits and follow the ways of your Lord, laid down for you. There emerges from their bellies a drink varying in colors, in which there is healing for people. Indeed, in that is a sign for people who give thought. Yes, my dear children, this beautiful verse tells us that there are many type of fruits, right? And Allah is telling us eat and follow the ways of Allah and drink the fruit, the juice which emerges from the bellies of fruit, and it varying in colors. So have you ever noticed or observed that juice of every fruit is of different color? Subhanallah. And you see, beta, Quran is amazing. It tells us many things which we don't know before. This fruit is healing, right? So inshallah, we know eating fruit is healthy, and there are a variety of fruits, so we should eat all type of fruits, and we should say alhamdulillah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all these blessings. So my dear children, here I want you to think that there are a variety of fruit. So fruits, like there are many, and we know when there is something which is more than one, we call it plural. Good. So first you tell me the answers of these questions. What are the singular nouns and what are plural nouns? So pause the video, answer these two questions to your teacher, and then quickly come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Very good. I hope you have answered correctly and you remember whatever I have taught you. What is noun? Everything around us has a name that is called noun. It may relate to a person, place, or thing. And when this noun refers to one person, one place, and one thing, we call it singular noun, right? Remember? Okay. And when this noun refers to more than one persons, more than one places, and more than one things, we call it plural noun, right? So this is the concept of singular and plural. So we have learned few rules how we, in writing, we express and we convert singular into plural. Remember? Okay. So the first rule which we learned a few years back, and what is that? This boy, it's a naming word for a person, and because it is referring to one person, that's why it's singular. And if we have more than one, so it's plural. Now it's more than one, it's plural. So what is the first rule in writing? We write the same noun and add s to this noun. It becomes a plural noun. Singular noun and plural noun. Remember? Okay. The other example is chair. When I say chair, it refers to one thing, that's why it's singular, and when there are more than one, it's plural. And how do we convert it? How do we write it? Chair, and we add s, it becomes chairs. Chair is singular noun and chairs is plural noun, right? I hope All of you remember it very nicely. And this is the vocabulary given in your book. Bird, birds. So this, as we have added according to singular plural rule 1, right? Camel, camels, doll, dolls. So by adding s to a singular noun, we have converted it into plural noun, right? So the next rule is, now before using this rule, what you have to do, look at the last letter of naming word, means look at the last letter of noun and add es. When you will add es, if a naming word ends on s, o, z, sh, ch, x and double s, right? And their examples are bus. Now we know bus is singular naming word, it is referring to one thing, and if it's more than one, it's plural. And how do we write it? We write the same singular noun and we add es. It becomes buses, and now we know the rule because it's ending on s, so we have to add es, right? The next example is potato. It's ending on o, it's referring to one, that's why it's singular. So when it's plural, we will add es. It becomes plural. Potato means one, potatoes mean more than one, right? Okay, it's topaz, we know it's a beautiful jade, and it's singular. So when it's more than one, what do? We'll add es, it becomes plural, right? Box, singular, boxes, plural. Brush, singular. Now you see this is ending on sh, and what, by the way, what is sh? It's a digraph. Good, you remember. So to make this singular noun into plural, what do? We add es, it becomes plural, which means more than one. Brushes, all right? Watch, again, ch, a digraph, and because it's a ch, that's why to convert this singular into plural, we need to write the same singular noun and we'll add es, it becomes plural, means more than one. Watch, watches. This is the vocabulary given in your book, and now you know the rule why we have added es, because beach, it's ending on ch, we'll add es for its plural, beach, beaches. Brush, bush, again sh, so we have added es. Bushes, branch, branches, dress, dresses, right? Now my children, all of you know why we have added es, because we have considered the last sound of the word, and all of these nouns demand es to be converted into plural noun, right? Okay, so the next rule is, when the word has a vowel before the letter y, you add the letter s, for example, key and keys. Now, my dear children, you will look at the noun and there may be two cases. If the last letter is y, you will not quickly jump to the solution. First, you will see what is coming before y. If before y there is a vowel, and we know what vowel letters are, a, e, I, o, u. If there is any one out of these five before y, we'll simply add s and it will be plural. For example, key and keys, right? In case 2, if there is a consonant, now if there is a vowel before y, we'll simply add s. But if there is a consonant, then rule is different. When the word has a consonant, and what consonants are, when we take all these 5 letters out of ABC, rest letters, they are 2 in 1 consonant in alphabets. Okay, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z, all these are consonants. Now, if before Y any of these letters appear, what you are going to do? You remove y, the last y, and replace it with ies. Its example is sky. Now you see the last letter is y, and before y there is a consonant, so you will remove this y and you will add ies, it becomes plural. Sky, skies. right? There are more examples. Let's see. Now you see again, we read this noun bunny, okay, and it is referring to one cute bunny, all right. Now before Y, you locate a letter which is, if it's more than one, what we are going to do, it's not out of these letters. So A, E, I, O, U means before Y there is no vowel. So we'll apply the rule. Before Y there is a consonant. What's the rule? We'll remove this Y and we'll add IES. Bunnies, bunny, singular, and bunnies, plural. Right? The next example is again, baby, one. One, baby, singular. Now there are more than one. We are going to use a plural noun. And how do we do that? Last letter is Y. So what's the rule? What is the letter coming before Y? Is it A, E, I, O, U? No, it's a different letter. So it's a consonant. What we are going to do, we'll remove this Y and we'll write IES, baby, singular, babies, plural. Right? Okay. Lady, one, singular noun, more than one. Now we have to change it into plural. So we'll find before Y, is there any vowel letter? No. So we'll remove this Y and we'll write IES, but it becomes ladies. Lady, singular, and ladies, plural. Are you getting it? Good job. So let's see. Here is the vocabulary which is given in your book. Butterfly, butterflies. Again, you will see Y, and before Y there is consonant. That's why it's butterflies. Canary, canaries, lily, lilies. And this is the rule. Keys, Y, because before Y there is a vowel and we need not to remove this Y. Now we can practice it, okay? Turkey, turkeys, tray, trays. Right? Okay. So it's time. Whatever the rules we just practice, it's time to practice it through an activity. Are you ready for that? Okay. So teacher, is very interesting activity. It's thumbs up or thumbs down. Teacher will write a singular noun on board and then write the plural form of it on board. You want to alternate between correct and incorrect answers. Okay. So teacher has used this. For example, this is singular and there are 4 options for its plural. Teacher will keep saying it. If it's correct, teacher will ask students to hold a thumbs up if it's correct and thumbs down if it's incorrect. Teacher will say city and its plural is it this city? If it's correct, you will thumbs up, otherwise thumbs down, and you have to be very careful. Let's see who has learned the lesson nicely. So pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. I know you are smart. You have done it nicely. So it's time to practice this concept from your book. Underline the nouns in the given sentences and identify nouns as a singular or plural. Okay. So you have to find out this noun which has been underlined, either a singular or plural. So you have to write it over here, this page given here. Pause the video, complete this exercise on your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. You will locate 10 nouns from your unit 3 and change their number. And beta, when I say you change the number, it means if the noun is singular, you have to convert it into plural. And if it's already plural, you have to write it in singular form. Okay. So this is your homework. Here I'm giving you a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, what you are going to do, you will read the nouns given here and you will write their plural in the given space. So what we have learned today, we learned to change the number of regular and irregular. We'll learn tomorrow. So in this way, we achieved change the number of more regular nouns and nouns with no change in number and irregular, inshallah, we'll do tomorrow. So that's it for today. We are done with it. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself and the people around you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.